Today I'll be talking about the right to die, the idea that refers to terminally ill patients who have less than 6 months to live, giving them the ability through a physician prescription to prematurely end their life. And it's a very heavy topic, I understand, for early in the morning, but I hope that you listen all the way through and maybe learn something new, possibly. This idea has been around since the 90s. Those in favor of it consider it a human right, and it's currently legal in 8 states, including the District of Columbia. Oregon was first in 1997, Washington in 2008, followed by many other states such as New Jersey, Maine, Hawaii, Oregon, and Colorado later on in the century. Right now it's not legal in Kansas. However, Jim Gardner, a representative, did introduce the Kansas Death with Dignity Act, and it has been referred to the Health and Human Services Committee. It's not a super complicated process. Those who have been diagnosed with a terminally ill illness and have less than 6 months to live can ask a physician or their doctor to prescribe them medication as long as they have been checked out and approved to be mentally sound and able to make their own decisions regarding their health. They would then receive a prescription from that doctor that would then end their care and then end their life. And there are many arguments for, there's many arguments against, and I will be getting into that. So those against it, one of their main arguments is that any form of suicide is unethical. And it's unethical because taking your own life is not something that should be normalized. And normalizing death with dignity would then normalize suicide. They see it as a slippery slope. One other issue is that in the first state where it was legalized, Oregon, the state insurance, those who are receiving state medical insurance, the insurance would not pay for medication to extend their life and to continue them receiving care. So the bill would be placed entirely on them, whereas the insurance, the state insurance, will pay for medication to end someone's life. And so they see it as a push towards patients who are running out of money or going into severe debt, that they should simply end their life prematurely. One other main point that they would make is that it's not legal in many states, and the fight to legalize it in so many other states would face so much public backlash, and it would not be very popular, and the work that it would take to legalize it in more states is simply not worth it. Personally, that's not my opinion, but of course it is important to understand other people's stance on this. The proponents of it have many different arguments. It promotes a humane way to die, those with illnesses where the care is extremely painful, would give the patient a way out and to end their suffering. Other arguments include when you do have the choice to decide what time or what day that you will die, it gives you the opportunity to say goodbye to loved ones and have them around when it happens. And it means that it's not unexpected, especially for the loved ones who are also suffering alongside the patient. And those who do die in hospitals, if their organs are acceptable, it could then be given to another patient and save their life, maybe someone who needs a heart transplant or a liver transplant or lung transplants. And it could speed up that process, especially when people need organs quickly, otherwise they'll die. So I've given the for and against, I've given some context. Think about how you feel. As of right now, according to Gallup, 72% of Americans do favor death with dignity, as well as a high majority of doctors. So it is popular, but there is many steps that need to be taken to make it accessible to everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll have my sources right after this.